Well, hello there guys, Medieval Screw here with part 19 of our Chevalier de Lyonese campaign for the Vortex, and we're going to pick things up where we left them last time. Now, I have recently become aware that I've lost 50 chivalry due to technology. Now, this was not, and I'm going to repeat this, was not in any way, shape or form advertised in the tech tree when I picked this technology. If it had been, I probably wouldn't have picked it. Now, I've had to check the wiki for this because, you know, as you can see, chivalry lost right at the top, technology minus 50. That is a massive chunk of chivalry lost due to technology. To put it this way, if you get +2 chivalry for every time you beat an enemy army without any of the buffs and bonuses that you get from the tech tree, that is a hell of a lot of battles you have to fight to get that chivalry back. And the thing is, because it doesn't go up and down depending on your turn, it just kind of stays there. You've always got that minus 50 chivalry because it doesn't change by turn, so it's not something that you can kind of phase out. It's a permanent thing. Right, now I'm going to show you the technology that does it. Harbour Master bribes. Now, okay, I understand fully that that is probably something Bretonians look down on. However, with everything else, such as raiding or ambushing, it tells you that that's what it's going to lose. The same as when you hover over charity, for instance, it tells you you're going to gain +20 chivalry. You gain another 20 from temple tithes, so it's not that big of a deal. It's still something that you would probably go for. In my current predicament, where I need to gain as much chivalry as possible just to complete the campaign, I wouldn't, because that's what I'm aiming for. But this one here, this one on its own, minus 50 chivalry. And I just wanted to point that out for any of you in your own campaigns, because it's not highlighted. Now, enough with the little rant, because that's essentially what it was. We are going to go on and do our Siege of Tor Elisor. Now, I know I don't have to do this. The balance of power, way out-favoured, but let's do it anyway. Now, I don't remember what the map is for it, but it's obviously an Elven one. Probably the same as the last Elven one we did, which would be rather... yeah, there we go. It's going to be a lot easier now because we've got a lot more troops and we don't have to worry about, you know, other people. But yeah, it's a bit frustrating. They need to change that so that it shows. I don't mind the fact that it's minus 50. I just wish it had shown it, because when you're on a run and you're trying to get as much chivalry as possible, having that deplete your stock of chivalry and making you look worse than you are, especially when you're trying to be so careful and gain as much chivalry as possible, it's a little bit harsh. I mean, 2,000 chivalry is quite a lot to ask for anyway. But, yeah. Especially seeing as, like, there's quite a lot of technologies that are only really there for when you're in Mortal Empires campaigns, such as the ones for researching the different, like, family histories, so to speak, for the leading lords of the different factions. Right, we don't need a battering ram. Right. Route 1. 2. Catapults. Probably bring this group back. Peasanty bows. Have those back here as well. They can be back. You can be out front. And then we'll have the knights at the back as well. Alright, now we'll start off by taking out that tower. They don't really have anything to respond with, so we are fine. And, you know, towers aren't great. But what we need is everyone together. We're going to do this properly. There we go. All forming to the back. We are still taking a couple of hits, but it's fine. That tower will be down soon. Alright, if we just spread out a smidge, won't be too bad. As soon as we've destroyed that first tower, we can take out the second one, then we got a free go at their walls. To be fair, we could possibly even go for the gatehouse, but that depends. We might not need to. Okay, 4, 5, and 6. These two armies are actually quite good working in tandem. Right, I don't want you on fire at will, just fire at that tower. They got artillery. They do, but it's way back there. So we're just going to get forward with the yeoman and let them have a crack first. Because it doesn't really matter if they take damage. We're going to be able to repair all of the damage before we get anywhere serious. But we don't have magic. So we have to make the most of our ranged units. Alright, 3 lords to the gatehouse. Move these guys up as well. Basically, I just want to weaken them a little bit, and then we're going to send the towers up. Open fire with the trebuchets. Alright, now we'll let the fire archers do their bit. Get rid of all of their ranged units first. All of those in. I would imagine they're going to move those bolt throwers up at some point soonish. Would only make sense. When they do, they're going to start targeting us, but luckily if we can shred them enough, don't have to get too much. Right. Yeoman, pull back. And let's get those guys going. Enemy gates are destroyed. Cool, let's pull out a smidge. We do want our towers to get to the walls, please. Ceasefire. Not often I use towers, so I want to make use of them. And also, we've got foot squires here at the moment. Also another unit that I haven't used all that much in the campaign. It might be well worth seeing them do something for a change. Here they go. Oh. There we go. Right. Now you can open fire with the arrows again. Move the yeoman up.
Battle pilgrims, ready
Alright, let's move these guys in to take out that Dark Sorceress, please. Yes, I know, magic. Now, normally I wouldn't be quite so wasteful with my men, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta play the game the way it's intended. Which is to storm the walls. Yes, here we go. Righteous fury indeed. Alright. There we go. In a second we're going to see the infantry coming in. Here we go. No longer just 3 noble knights on their own. The peasanty boys are here to help. Yes. Run, you delinquents, run. Now you might ask why I'm wasting, you know, decent troops. Why can't I just use the spearmen? And there's a good reason for that. These guys, they don't get out much. I mean, I could have just charged him with the cavalry. I could have done it after that initial volley, wiping out the blackguard. But I ask you, where is the fun in that? Yes. There we go. Could have been better, but still decisive. And because of that, that's like an extra... I think that's 5 chivalry? Hold on, I'll just check. Open it up again. Right, so for a... Oh, no, it doesn't matter. It's just 2 to 5. Heroic victory doesn't even have a value. How bad's that? Oh well. Pyrrhic victory is always +2. Any other victory is +2 or +5 if you've got the tech. I think I've got the tech for Dark Elves. Which means that beating them, that's a lot nicer than, say, if I went after Orcs. I'll have to get the Vampire ones next. Lizardmen's going to be a slog. That's only +2, so I'm definitely going to have to start raising their territory. But that, you know, it all really comes down to where I want to go and who I want to ally with. Currently, I've got a trade agreement with the Cult of Sotek, and they are allied to Itza. Now, I've got a lot of enemies. We have a lot of enemies. Mainly Nagarond, but, you know, it's not that big of a deal. If it comes to it, we'll have to just pull out of whatever war we've got, or just keep spamming out armies. I mean, peasants are basically free at the moment. Peasant mobs are literally free at the moment. I've got another, I don't know, 40 that I can call on. That's 2 full stacks. And I mean, when you put that in front of a line of archers, just chod for the meat grinder, isn't it? But then again, that's all it really needs to be. Or I could use battle pilgrims. Lots of archers. Always the way to win. Right, that's done. We only lost 50, even with me being callous. Well, I'm not going to sack. Alright. We now have the Sea of Dread. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, in control and untainted. Oh, we'll get rid of that. That is completely irrelevant. Do we even have clay? We must have clay. We do, and we export all of it. The only thing we don't export all of. No. Cult of Sotek is one of our biggest buyers, though. Oh no, it's not. It's right near the bottom. Okay, so that's an easy sell for me. Don't make too much money off of them. Right, we want walls, obviously. Then we want a Grail Shrine, and then I'm thinking we go for a tap room. We'll get the extra control. He'll be replenished pretty soon. 8 armor, I think.
My reputation precedes me.
Ooh, hippogriff. Cool. And this guy can come out this way. He's going to take some attrition, but that's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to bring him to Fortress of Dawn. I think it's where he came from anyway. Torsapinda, I have no money for. Okay. That is fine. I don't really need any of this anymore. I still need. I'll need him. Alright. Lord traits plus 400. Well, let's increase that a smidge. By... Oh no, I can't. But if I get him to there, I'll get Gotrek and Felix. And that's another 2 armies. If I fill them up with peasants, because I've got a lot of peasants left to use, nearly 80, can kit out a couple of full stacks of peasants to come with the main armies. Don't need to do any fighting. They can just take over the territories that we raise. We'll probably have to hold on to the first couple, but that's the way we're going to be, you know, raking in the chivalry. Going to have to raise towns. Because otherwise, if we want a domination victory, we've got to go and get Nagarond. Yeah, it's a little bit too far away for me. Don't really want to. But then again, all of that jungle needs to be tamed. Needs some colonies. Okay, demolition. Fantastic. Right, let's throw in a clay pit. And then in the top slots, we will grab probably a stable building for extra paladins. And then probably that for extra armor. We'll let the other 2 parts of it. Plus 12. Military presence. Yeah, that's going to be over soon anyway.
Do you know who I am?
Shall we? Time to march.
Right. He needs to level up. Fantastic. Okay, blade shield. Make him better. And then Repanse. Yeah, let's keep upgrading the Grail Guardians. Make them the very best that they can ever be. Alright, let's move this guy that way. We want to see what's going on. Oh, that's not good. That's good though. I like that. Right, okay. Cult of Sotek. We need to get rid of you. Let's cancel that. Not going to be happy with me, but sod ya.
Only the dedicated.
Who are you at war with? Oh, Mung and Rictus. Okay. Alright, let's move to there. Tire them.
We'll make a slayer out of you yet, madling.
It is a mystery how we overcame such odds, but I am sure I can articulate something.
Okay, we have Gotrek and Felix. Fantastic. How far can they move? They can move into the next region. Grab ourselves a ton of peasants. Also grab a ton of peasants here. That isn't really going to do anything to our economy, which is good. Then if we come down to here, go for a tap room, increase public order a bit. That can level up, so we'll go for that. They are... Right. They're moving They also need to move. We'll recruit when we get there. Repanse come that way. Have they? No, not that one. The other one. They don't have anything. So let's grab ourselves. Oh, we can't. Bugger. Don't really have enough money to do anything now. Right, I do have to be careful because they have got armies about. But that's fine. Yeah, we'll go that way. See what Nagaron's up to. If we get... I might have to target Imric, the Dwarves, and Sudenburg on Nagaron's one territory over there. Just see if they can all go after them. Would be nice to have some support on the continent. Whether or not I'll get it is a different matter. Now I just have to watch out and see if the Cult of Sotek is going to come after me before I get to them. If they do, it's a little bit of an issue. If they don't, we're fine. Because once we've got a foothold in their territory, there's no way they're getting it back. Not with the amount of men I'm going to throw at it. Alright, that's fine. On to, yeah, town census and then into charity. That'll be fine. Alright, he's going to continue with his little quest. As I said, these are just to make up numbers. It matters little that they're not going to be able to fight all that well. And then these two armies can basically protect everything. Right, let's start off. Greybeards. Head there.
The nation calls.
The nation does call. Just it's not quite the call you're after.
No glory. Only
Alright, do you want to go and, I don't know, go and reclaim that territory or something, please? Eltharion, because currently you are making a right pig's ear of it. I think. Right, money, money, money. Ooh. They're still at +2. If I do that, it's -2, but that's a lot more money. They're now at +3. More money. They're at -1. Put money into all of those things, and then we'll take this army. Oh, this army's all peasants as well, is it? Okay. It'll be fine. I'll throw a garrison on there and it'll be okay. That's extra money. See, income's going up again now. Look at this. Alright, as soon as I've got walls and a garrison on Sotek's Trail, I'll do that, because then over here, what I'll do is I'll throw in a tap room. Still can't tax that. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. As long as we're making more money, it's okay.
ready to serve. Pure of heart.
Right, let's have a look at Citadel of Dusk. Does not look like it's got a big garrison. It doesn't. Okay, if we can take that and the tip of Lustria, which also doesn't have a massive garrison, or walls, may I add, we'll be fine. Chupayotl would need to be reasonably soon after, because of the gold mine.
Noble son of Britannia, defender of the weak. Madness, forbidden.
Teclis, High Lawmaster. Oh, it's you.
Yes, yes, it's me. You don't want anything, apparently? Ugh, Safari. The bane of my existence. Right, I think everything is going the way we want it to. If I could get more, then I would. Don't want to pay out for another army just yet.
Guardian of
If we can get by with just those 3 and the reserves made of peasants, we're fine.
Honor and duty.
Besides, having armies full of peasants might be useful. I mean, it might not be useful, but they're essentially free armies. Could be useful in a supporting role. You know, throw them under the bus or something. Why are you attacking the walls? What are you doing? Alright, okay, that was successful, but let's not overstate what's going on. Okay, they are fine. Gotrek. And Roland.
Protector of the realm.
Right, let's not be in force march. I have no idea what's in this army. Alright, let's see if we can get closer and take a look.
My deeds are legend.
True Bretonian. To victory.
Okay, that's fine. That's an economy province.
Do you know who I am? Sallying forth.
Right, let's move him ahead.
Blessings of the lady be upon
He needs to get in and sort himself out.
With the wind!
And let's level up Henri. Specialist, please. Lovely stuff. Right, let's grab our peasanty force.
Bretonia. Leading.
You are the lord of the peasants. Nothing more. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. And we'll get rid of that now as well. It doesn't matter if it hits level 5 or not anytime soon, as long as it
Your behest?
evens out in public order.
Precedes me.
Think if I recruit a new lord, one far younger, more powerful. Right, straight into the hippogriff. Root marcher, blade. Yes. Don't know. Untainted. And then we'll go 10th share, spirit, lightning strike. Then he'll be fine. Beast spitter. Oh, lovely. What quest is he up to? Oh. That is fine. Get a load of peasant archers. Let's just get archers and we'll grab some mounted yeomen as well. It's going to cost a little bit, but, you know, needs must and all that. Right, well, we've got ourselves a direction now. We're heading to the Capes. We're going to take the little tip at the bottom and then we're going to spread out, try and take all of this bit down here. For the first 2 settlements, we're not going to sack and destroy them. We are just going to take them. Everything else, we're going to raze it to the ground first, milk it for as much chivalry as possible, unless we don't have a choice. And then, yeah, there we are. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Go and check out Twitch for all of my live streams. Go and check out all of my social media. That's my Twitter, my Facebook, and my Discord for any schedules, announcements, and all of that kind of stuff. Don't forget to check out the videos that should be appearing on your screen around about now. And until next time, guys, bye for now.